Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome President and CEO, Dodge brand, Ralph Gilles.
Hi, everybody. First of all, how many of you are from the Midwest? Almost everybody. So you can appreciate how damn cold it's been. So we're going to try to warm it up a little bit with some cool product. It's very exciting times right now. So for the last few months, we've been kind of unleashing these products and building the brand. Some of you have enjoyed, have enjoyed our ride and drives out in Sonoma and actually felt the car. So there's a lot going on at Dodge. And the part that hasn't happened yet is the part at the beginning of our campaign. So my team, Wieden Kennedy Agency, and our people internally, and Olivier Francois, the mastermind behind a lot of our great marketing, has really helped us out. And the Dodge has a brand new campaign called Never Neutral. So I'm here to talk about that a little bit today. Because we chose Chicago because the Midwest, we do very well here. We do reasonably well in the Midwest, considering other markets. The community here seems to understand what we're all about. There's a lot of enthusiasts here at Road America not too far away, Gingerman Racetrack not too far away. You've got the new Autobahn. So there's a lot of enthusiasts out here that love cars. So we saw a lot of Vipers here, a lot of Challengers. On the other end of the spectrum, we also sell minivans here. We do pretty well. Combined, the group does about 35% market share here. So people really have an interesting dichotomy they deal with. And that's what Never Neutral is all about. So this morning, I forgot we had approved this, but so I wake up this morning, I open the door of my hotel room, and this wonderful USA Today wrap is there. Sure cost us a lot of money, but that's okay. So there's this menacing image of a Charger which says, everyone is a car person, some just don't know it yet. And what happened, it happened today. I hugged her, she's up there, she's a lady managing the timing of everything. She told me she's not a car person, but she just saw the new Charger SRT8 and she loves it. And I spontaneously hugged her because that's exactly what I want to happen. So people see these cars and they start feeling something. And the campaign goes beyond that, is we have these statements, and if you walk around all over Chicago, you'll see this. And circulation, this is about 3 million newspapers and a lot of stuff we're doing, but please enjoy these statements. You'll see them. We're trying to subliminally program you as we go along. But there's a lot going on behind these. These are things that we believe in as a brand. But you can't just have hollow promises and hollow campaigns. You've got to back them up. So we had, and this is part of our DNA. The Dodge brothers have always been about a little bit of irreverence. The brand is almost 100 years old. My friends remind me of that. What are you going to do when Dodge turns 100? And we're trying to kind of go back to our roots a little bit about being the upstart in the industry, having a little fun with cars, and not forgetting where our passion comes from. So in the meantime, while my Dodge Viper is training for the Supercar Olympics, it's gone for a couple of years. The pinnacle of performance for the Dodge brand is the Challenger right now. Now, we've been investing a lot in that car, keeping it relevant. So we're introducing yet another color. We've introduced a 392 at the Sonoma Ride and Drive. And it's a vehicle that's important. So right over there is our new Green with Envy. The Challenger RT Classic features brand new 20-inch rims, which are coming out as we speak. Orders have opened up already. So yet another gift to the enthusiast, so to speak, keeping the car hot as we go along. And this is a vehicle that has enjoyed a brand new Pentastar V6, some updates to the Hemi with active manifolds, all kind of cool stuff, with cylinder deactivation available. Even the SRT also has fuel saver mode now, which is something. So we're trying to have that balance of having your cake and eating it too. But what the Challenger represents is the idea of the RT. The RT thing started about 40 years ago. Road and track is what it meant. Now, honestly, we've abused RT over the years. We've slapped it on anything just as almost a model nomenclature thing, and I hate that. I really despise the fact that we've abused the term RT. So we're going to try to make it mean something a little bit. So we're launching a whole fleet of RT vehicles for 2011. And if you look at the spectrum, we're a little bit confused. We've got Challengers, we've got Durangos, and even a minivan. So why can't a minivan be something fun? So I'm one of those people. When I first had my kids, I had to sell my sports car, and the only vehicle I could have was one car, was a minivan. It was the only thing that could fit a baby seat backwards. And that's what it's all about, is these RTs are for people that may only be able to afford one car, and it has to do everything. It has to be fun to drive, it has to look cool, but also not be non-functional. And the other thing about the RTs, they're not at the top of their price class. They're actually in the middle of the price class, so they are affordable. They have great standard features. So I'm going to tell you about something that's been a project. We've been talking about this idea, and it's actually, the genie is now out of the bottle. The term man van is an internal word we've been using to kind of describe the kind of person we hope would buy this vehicle. So the tagline for the minivan is, it has everything, so you can do anything. And we're finding that people really do use their vans for anything. Only half of our customers actually have kids. And I have a good friend who owns a go-kart place back in Michigan, Aaron, who rescues dogs on the weekend. So he has a black Caravan with rims from Tire Rack, and he's lowered it and everything, and that's what he uses it for, and that's part of his identity. So I want to introduce what we call the Man Van at Chrysler. So yes, it's subtle, and there's a reason for that. So we took the existing no-nonsense demeanor of the Caravan and just kind of cleaned it up a little bit. So we got rid of all the chrome, just like all RTs. It has a body color grille, a very serious presence, unique wheels and tires, a wider rim. But it's really about what's inside that matters, right? So we've given this minivan a man cave interior. It's for the first time we've ever done it. It's all black. Black headliner, black pillars, black leather seats. Everything is black. It has a phenomenal sound system in it, standard. All RTs have a great sound system. So when you get in there, we want to scare the normal minivan buyers away, because most people won't tolerate that. Why is my minivan interior all black? And that's okay. So we'll hopefully find this. Now, dealers seem to be getting it. They're about, so far, well over 12% orders on this thing. So we'll see how it goes. It's an experiment. Let's talk a little bit about what's underneath. So as you know, we have already the most powerful engine in the class, 283 horse. We haven't touched the engine, but we have touched the suspension dramatically. I remember driving the European Caravan. I was impressed. Well, why can't the US one drive that way? So I challenged the engineers, and they came back with about a 20% stiffer system for now. And actually, they liked it so much, we're going to increase the suspension stiffness another 40%. I drove that car, and it put the biggest grin on my face. It can actually out-handle some of our sedans, which I won't tell you which ones, but it's going to be a lot of fun to drive. So that's what the Man Van is all about. It's not about being crazy and putting all kinds of spoilers on the vehicle. It's just about having a little fun with something that you have to own anyway, all right? So next I want to talk about the new Journey. The Journey has had the same treatment as the minivan. It has a new Pentastar engine, which when you hit the gas, it's actually pretty impressive, yet it gets still 26 miles per gallon, so it's pretty surprisingly efficient. So we've given it the same treatment. Body color grille, beautiful satin carbon wheels, has a very business-like interior. We've retuned the suspension a little bit, but that was already on the base one. So it's more about celebrating the newfound capabilities that the Journey already has. The interior so far has been getting some pretty decent reviews. It's a great place to do business. It's an awesome place to be, and we think we're going to start getting a different type of customer looking at the Journey. It's already starting to happen based on feedback. So now I want to talk about probably the favorite project for me on the Durango was the Durango. So the Durango we developed as a normal SUV. And halfway through the development of the program, our engineers, I asked them, the guys that were working on it, said, would you drive this vehicle? And these are 40-year-old, 45-year-old engineers. They go, no, not really, Ralph. I'm like, why? What's wrong? Because it's just, I don't know, it's more of a mommy mobile for me. It's a little more serious. I mean, I want something a little more sporty. So why don't we build it? Why don't we do exactly what you want? And that's exactly what happened. So I want you to hear their passion, all right? So check this video out, please.